And welcome everybody to the Riverside County Board Brief as we give you a brief look at what took place during today's Riverside County Board of Supervisors meeting. My name is Pep Fernandez, and joining us here at the beginning of the show, Yaoksa Machado from the Executive Office. And Yaoksa, we simply just want to take a moment to remind folks out there that they can watch the Board of Supervisors meeting in English or Spanish. You can also get the agenda in English or Spanish. Is that correct?
Hi, yes, definitely. Language is certainly not a barrier when it comes to the Board of Supervisors meeting. We want to encourage our Spanish-speaking residents to participate, whether they're here in person or they're looking it up online in the Clerk of the Board website, which is RivCo. They can definitely watch and listen to the entire meeting because we have a set of interpreters that are translating. It doesn't matter how long the meeting lasts, whether it's short or it's really long, we're here to provide this information entirely in Spanish. You can choose to come here and speak in front of the board members, and we'll definitely translate your comments in front of the board. And you can also watch the agendas and proceedings online. Again, that website is RivCo. We definitely want people to participate and be more present and know not only what's happening at the county government level, but also to provide their input so we can make better decisions for our constituents.
You're looking at some behind the scenes footage of our interpreters, and you're right, they're here the entire meeting. And a quick plug for RivCo TV, because you can watch that Spanish translated Board of Supervisors meeting on the RivCo TV YouTube channel. And Yaoksa, really the theme of all this is just making the Riverside County Board of Supervisors meeting and all the information that goes with it accessible to everyone that lives in Riverside County.
It's about increasing the access of Spanish-speaking residents. We want to hear your comments, but we also want you to find out what is happening at the county government level. Participation is certainly imperative to provide better services and access to our residents. So definitely, if you're Spanish speaking, we want you to either come here in person or just tune online. It is live streamed entirely in Spanish, so you can actually watch it, and all you're gonna listen to it is in Spanish the whole entire meeting. So please come join us. Again, that website is RivCo.
All right, very good. That's Yaoksa Machado from
Thank
the
you.
Executive Office. Thank you, Yaoksa.
My pleasure.
Appreciate the time. All right, one of the items today on the board agenda was the board approved funding for a community organization to provide doula services for expecting mothers, specifically Black expecting mothers. Now, doula services, if you're wondering what that is, they support pregnant mothers before the birth and after the birth of their babies. Here is Arianne Murphy from the Executive Office, along with Stephanie Bryant from Public Health.
Hello, my name is Arianne Murphy, Senior Public Information Specialist with Riverside County's Executive Office. I am here today with Stephanie Bryant. She is the Maternal, Child, and Adolescent Health Branch Chief with the Department of Public Health. Stephanie, so what happened? What was on the agenda today regarding doula services? Are we looking at more money being allocated to doulas in Riverside County?
Yes, so thank you for having me. Yes, so in our perinatal equity initiative, we have a subcontract with our SBX and also our Black Women's Health Collective. And the purpose of doula services is to address the high rate of Black infant mortality and maternal mortality that we see with Black women. So doulas basically are coaches who support women during their pregnancy, also when they deliver their babies, and then also in their postpartum phase. We're really excited to be able to have a program that helps to improve birth outcomes for Black women and Black babies through our doula services program in Riverside County.
Wow, Stephanie, that was awesome. And as you said, doulas are so essential to Black maternal well-being. As a resident, if I wanted more information on doula resources, where would I go?
Yes, you can go to Riverside County Department of Public Health or rivco.org, and or you can search Black Infant Health, and you will find more information regarding our doula services that are available throughout Riverside County.
All right. Thank you, Stephanie, so much for joining us on the board brief. Let's go back to Pep.
All right, thank you very much, Ariane. Good stuff there. We also had a chance to catch up with Riverside County Undersheriff Don Sharp, and an item on the agenda today was to rename the Valle Vista Park in the Hemet-San Jacinto area after fallen Deputy Brett Harris's end of watch came, about 8-9 months ago in the month of May 2023 in a vehicle accident while on patrol out in San Jacinto. Here's Undersheriff Don Sharp. Joining us here on the board brief, it is Undersheriff Don Sharp talking about a very special park out in the Hemet-San Jacinto area, the Valle Vista Park, being named after a fallen sheriff's deputy here for Riverside County, Brett Michael Harris. And Undersheriff, the renaming of this park in that area, why is that important to the Sheriff's Department?
Well, we lost one of our own. Last year was a bad year for us in losing three, and also on our canines. So it was a difficult year, but to recognize any of our deputies, it's special for us to not only not forget, but also for the family. It just becomes a special recognition. Deputy Harris was well known in the region at that station, supported our Explorer program, and was just a great servant to the community. So this is a very nice recognition to remember him by.
A nice recognition, and also a thing that you could do to showcase the appreciation maybe to the public as well, right? I mean, naming after the park, the public will utilize this park out in that area that you said he served for so long.
Yes, it is like I said, it's a good way to represent him and all that he provided for the region. And we appreciate the offer and for it to be done. It is, it's always tough, but the deputies in that region will drive by, they'll see his name, and it's going to warm their heart because the county took the time to recognize one of our lost.
All right, so Brett Michael Harris being remembered at the Valle Vista Park in the Hemet-San Jacinto area. That's Undersheriff Don Sharp here on the Riverside County Board Brief. All right, thank you, Undersheriff Sharp. We appreciate those words. And finally here on the Board Brief, we need your help. We have a flash vote survey, and you can help make Riverside County actually better, but we need your help. Here is a short video on how you can get involved because we want to hear from you. Well, the survey takes just 60 seconds, but will have a big impact here in Riverside County. My name is Pep Fernandez. That's going to do it for this edition of the Riverside County Board Brief, and we will see you next time.